Hi everyone, how are you guys doing? Hope everyone is doing well. So it's been like 5 months since I streamed. Uh, yeah, a lot changed. I'm really sorry for not streaming for 5 months. So essentially, what happened is I moved apartments, had to get the apartment ready, um, paint the apartment, move the furniture, move my hardware, and then I got busy with my master's degree. I'm doing a master's degree in computer science, and what else? Um, Really, just life in general. Um, yeah, so that's why I haven't been streaming for a while. I really missed it. It's been quite a while. So let's jump into it, shall we? So last time I streamed was in March, and the last thing we had is we had this thing, right? We had the map, and you were able to place objects or place tiles on the map, and I was able to change the tile if I press A on my keyboard. I was able to change the tile, right? Which was kind of cool. And so what I said I was going to do next is I should be able to press on the button and it changed the tile. It should change the tile, right? Right now you press the button and it just says, haha, button is cool, woo, right? So we could do that. I have a few options on what I want to do today. We could either do that or we could save this data to a file. I don't think we've done that before. Let me check. So here's the map loader. So this only loads the map, right? So we had stuff actually written here. So the map loader, do we have a map saver? I don't think we do. Do we actually have a map that we designed? Here, we have a map. And I call it RMAP. Why RMAP? Does anyone know what the R stands for? No clue. No idea. Do I actually check for the .rmap syntax? No. What do I do? How do I load this? So Control F, entire solution. Let's see, how do I load this? Just call load. Nope. Map. No. This is the button. File name. Map loader. What's map loader? This isn't the map. Map loader is over here. Map loader has a function called load. RMAP is not valid. So we're just gonna look for map loader. Oh, here. And this is the file name. So I have to look for map. Map would be in the main function. Here's map. And I do map.load. Yeah, I can do call RMAP. Okay. Alright, so we have the map loader. We say what tile sheet we want to load, the name of the level, the width and height, and we have some data over here. Okay, so interesting. We actually do have. Why is there a comma here? I feel like the comma is necessary. Alright, so let me remember. Close all tabs. If I right click and say, hey, start the game, and I press play, it should load the map, correct? Whoop, it crashed. Why did you crash? What's null? Is map sprites null? Oh lord. Oh, tiles is null. Why is tiles null? By the way, I made the scale slightly larger, or actually 50% larger, so you'd be able to see a little bit better. So I hope that helps. I don't know if I did that before. Okay, so we crash here. Do we actually load the tile texture? So we have here index 120. So we're loading the 120 index, right? So we're loading the 120. Okay. So what's your problem? Why is tiles null? Where's that? So tile should be here. Tile equal to new tile. This should happen here. I do load the shot. Does it actually load? TTF font and asset has been loaded. Unable to open file. Tilesheet.png. Why? So this is in small a assets small a. You might not see this here. Assets small a should be small a because here it's small a. Okay, this will be changed or fixed. Let's go here. Assets small a. That should fix that. Nope, still crashes because it's in world prison small w, small p, and small t. All right, let's restart that. Nope, still crashes. It's no longer in my E drive. I don't think this is still in my E drive. Where's this project? Open in File Explorer, please. Yes. Assets, world, prison. So this is no longer in my D drive. Yes, it's now in my E drive. Okay, so I just need to change this to E. And this is what's wrong with absolute paths. Absolute paths are bad. Very, very bad. But it's fine for now. Okay, so we did load. I want to try not to do absolute paths, so I think rather than an absolute path, we already know. So when I load this, I already know where I am, right? So this is in the map, which is, I'm just gonna try this. I don't know if this will work. So try this assets. Oh, cool. So there's not an absolute path anymore. So this basically means the dot slash, this basically means, hey, I'm already in this directory. If I do dot dot, it means you go back one directory, like go one directory back. This means in the current directory, find the assets folder, or you could just remove it altogether and just do this. This would also work, right? So that's really not necessary. But yeah, there. Because, and the reason this works is because we're already like, here, let me show you this. So if I right click here, open containing folder, right? Why is this so retarded? Thank you. Okay, so because my source files, so this is where the project is, right? So this is where my project is. I could be wrong, hold on. Okay, yeah. So because this is where my project is, here, this is the RPG game, this is where my project is, so the path would be where your project is, and my project is here. So I'm just saying, hey, just go to the assets, and then go to world, and then prison, and then you'll find it, right? So that's that, all right? Okay, so our job now, right, this is our job. Oh yeah, we did this. Man, we did a bunch of work. We should continue. Okay. And I believe if I remove this, this will crash. Yeah, it would. So we need to fix that bug. But essentially, here's our data, right? Our job right now, rather than writing this data ourselves manually, we would like to make the file editor write this file. I want the file editor to write this file, right? That's what I want to do. Now, why is it 120? Does index 1, if I say 1, it will load the correct tile? Yeah. Okay, so I guess there's more than, it's the 120th tile. Okay, in the tile sheet. So meaning, sorry, I'm just catching up. It's been a while. I'm just catching up on all this and trying to remember. So, whoa, that's way zoomed in. So I believe it's this would be the 120th tile, 120 tile. So counting from here, this would be 120. Okay. Okay, so let's do this. I think that'll be fun. Being able to save, because we're loading right now. Let's be able to save this file. So I'm gonna keep this file open, put it on the side. I'll also, what is OPSO? I'll also keep this on the side. Delete me later. Did I mention why I should delete this? See, this is code that I've written like fucking 4 months ago, and I don't remember why I said delete this. We'll figure it out. We'll catch up on this code. Okay, so let's go ahead and save some stuff, right? So we're gonna put the saving part in the editor, because only the editor should be able to export the map. The game should not be able to export the map, right? So we're gonna copy and paste some stuff. So this is map loader. Do we call it map saver? Sure, I guess that works. Also made the GUI. All right, let's do a map saver. That's a stupid name though. IO? No. Save map? No. Oh, map saver. Map loader, map saver. Stupid name though. Really stupid names. It's fine. We'll refactor if we need to change it later. I can't find a better name in my head right now. Even though this is a really horrendous name. Like, it is genuinely a horrendous name. Whatever. Alright, map saver, right? We have our lovely map saver. Where is it? Oh, it put it. So Visual Studio is fucking stupid, right? Whenever you create a class, it puts it outside my source folder. So yes, please move there. Thank you, good sir. Good sir. Do not save. All right, this is map loader. Just put it over here. Map saver. Open this and open that. Okay. So let's make a public static void save with an std string. We're used to this by now, at least I hope, right? We're making a reference, a const reference string. Need to include the string namespace. Should it be static? I think I made the static, right? Didn't I? No, I did not. Why did I not make this static? It should be static. So where is this being called? This is the map data. Map loader. I'm just creating an object here. In the map. I guess I could not make it static. Sure, why not? Let's not make it static. I'm pretty sure I explained static before. No, almost 95% sure I explained it, so I'm not gonna go into it. I'm pretty sure I explained it. Essentially, static, when you put a static keyword, it means that you can call this function without creating an object. So to create an object, you can create an object like this, OB, for example. I called it OB, I can call it whatever I want. And so if I do ob.save, right, I can do that. I call the save function from the object. But if I mark this as static, I don't have to create an object. I can directly call the save function from the class, right? And the benefits of, the benefits of that is this function is like global. It doesn't belong to an object. It doesn't belong to this OB object, right? And so what that means, give you a really quick example. I'm really sorry. I'm pretty sure I explained this, but I'm just gonna go through it again one more time to make sure. So let's say I have a class called enemy, right? And make a goblin, and I make another enemy called dragon. Now in the enemy class, there's a variable called health. So when I do goblin.health equal 20, right? And I say dragon.health equal 50, this health belongs to dragon, this health belongs to goblin, right? However, if I mark the health variable as static variable, that means if I change the health for goblin, it'll also change for dragon, because the health doesn't belong to the object anymore, it belongs to the class. And so if you change something in the class, it will apply for both the goblin and the dragon. And so that's what static means. Same thing for functions. When you make a static function, it means it belongs to the class. It doesn't belong to the object, right? So that's what that means. And the benefits of making it static, a static function, is just simply you can, rather than creating an object, you can simply just do map saver.save like that, right? Really, really easy. I don't have to really create an object, which can be a hassle, right? Laziness, essentially. Essentially, you can think of, you want to mark something as static if you know 100% for sure that this class will only be called, or this function will only be called once and not affect anything else, I suppose. No, that's wrong. Ignore that last part. It's just laziness, essentially, really. Rather than creating an object, I can just call it here immediately. It's just nice. Yeah, there are other reasons, but it's nice, So I'm not gonna make it a static. Just keep it this way. So the reason I'm not making it static is because I don't know what the reason is. I don't know. I have no reason. I'm just not gonna make it static. Okay, cool. Now I completely forgot how to save files. So because I work with a lot of languages like C#, C++, Python, JavaScript, TypeScript, there's a million language. I forget certain things. I always refer to documentation. So let's go say write file C++. So one day if the internet goes down, I am no longer a programmer. All right, God, so white, too white, too white. OF, so OF stands for output file stream. So we want this essentially. So let's copy all this code. You know what? We're not gonna copy the code. We're gonna write it so I can remember it later on. So I need to include fstream and need to do an OF. Okay. Let's include fstream, actually it's not fstream, it is OF stream. I'm gonna call it I don't know, file. All right, now it's not happy because you need to do std, right? We want to open the file, not open. Present file name. Okay. And then we want to write some stuff to a file. So file. Hi, lovely. I got silver in League of Legends yesterday. I was actually Diamond 1, but I haven't played the game in forever. I'm not trying to brag, okay? I'm just saying. That game is fucking cancer. Oh my god, League of Legends is absolute fucking cancer of a game. And I don't know why I'm playing it again. I should stop. I really need to stop. This is why I haven't been streaming. This is why. Fucking League of Legends. Trash ass game. Alright, so we have this, right? It's just gonna... So essentially, we have the string. It's gonna be outputted to this file. I'm just gonna close the file, right? Simple, easy. So what I would like to do is set this project as a SATA project. and call it. So let's go to the main function. Notice include. By the way, my friend bought me a new keyboard. And she's awesome. I freaking love this keyboard. I'm trying to swear less and less. But I love this keyboard. It is so cool. I've never heard of the brand before. It's called Keychron. Apparently it's famous. Never heard of it before. I got red keys, red switches, or she got me red switches. I love it. So good. Oh, so freaking cool. Okay. Where were we? Map saver. Save the map. Woo-hoo. You gotta sing while writing code. It's really important. Crucially do it. If you don't sing, it's not gonna work. I'm gonna call this the file. Ooh, the X file. Speaking of X file, .rmp. What did I call it? What? .rmap. Speaking of X file, I thought Disney Plus was the worst thing in the world. Like when Disney Plus came out, I thought, hey, why would you ever want Disney Plus? It only has Disney shows, and I absolutely hate every Disney movie that ever existed because they're all musicals, and I don't like musicals. I hate musicals so much, right? So here's our file, the X file, right? If I edit it, it says, "Hi, lovely. I got silver in League of Legends yesterday." Right? So I thought, why would you want to do Disney Plus? And so they had like a 7-day free trial or whatever. And I was like, okay, let's try it. And it turns out they don't just have Disney movies. They have so many other things. They have Pixar, National Geographic, and a bunch of shows, like a bunch of really popular shows. One of them is the X-Files. And I remember when I was as a kid, my sister used to watch the X-Files. And I used to watch it with her, my big sister. And yeah, it was kind of nice. So I've been essentially watching like 20-year-old shows. X-Files is one of them. It's nice. I miss the 90s. I really miss the 90s. Life was so much simpler back then. Anyways, we have our file, we saved it. That's really not what we want. We want to actually save something to the map, or we want to save the map into a file. So what do we need? Well, we need a few things. First, the version number. So let's save that. So this is going to be a hard-coded value. Define rmap version number 1. Now, why did I do this? You might ask and wonder. First of all, I put this in the CPP. So when you include a header file, it doesn't get included with like other header files. So if we never include the CPP. So I put this in the CPP so it doesn't get included, right? That's first of all. Second of all, I defined it rather than just hard coding the values because literally if I want to change it, I could change it. And it's nice, it's up here. Yeah, it's just nice. I don't have to create a variable out of it. So one of the reasons is, again, I didn't create a variable called like a const variable, like const rmap version number, right? I didn't do that because this will take memory, right? Creating a variable like this will take memory, and this happens on runtime while this happens in the preprocessor. So this will happen before you compile the application. Essentially, it will look for this string and it will replace it with number 1. I'm sure you know this. I'm sorry, I keep repeating stuff just to make sure you know. Okay, so we got this out of the way. So what do we need? Version. Let's do that. So this is the first thing we want to do. So we want to say version equal small v. I can just put it side by side, can't I? There you go. See, life is so much easier now. Okay, so version equal to version number. We need the tile sheets. So next would be tile sheet Okay, we need this path, right? For now, we'll just hard code the dummy value. We'll fix this later. Don't worry. I just want this out to be printed. Next, the file name. So the map name. Equal to level 1. It's also hard coded. Just for now, map width. Just copy this. No. Okay. We need map width, map height, tile width, tile height, scale X, scale Y, detail length, and finally the data. Hey, I pasted exactly the exact amount that I want. One thing I hate about Visual Studio is this looks a little bit ugly, and so you can make it a little bit prettier if you do it this way. Nope. Do that. Right, it's a little bit nicer, right? It's aligned, it's all good, and maybe I can just delete one like this. If I format the file by pressing Alt-Shift-F, it goes back to like this. Now the reason it, by the way, Alt-Shift-F is for me only, like it's a macro. I did it to format because the default, because Alt-Shift-F matches Visual Studio Code. Alt-Shift-F, oh, I shouldn't have opened Visual Studio Code. I should not have done that. Okay, luckily you can't see it. Okay, right, so Visual Studio Code, to format the file, you do Alt-Shift-F. And so I matched Visual Studio to that also, so both of them match. And the way you change it is, I don't remember if I did mention it. You go to options, you go to keyboard. Wow, this is slow. Okay. You do format doc here. Edit format document, and I just assigned Alt-Shift-F. Change the thing. Anyways, so I'm just gonna keep it this way. I mean, I want to be able to format my entire file, but I would like this to not be affected by that. I don't know if there's a way to do that or whatever. It's fine. Okay. So we have these values. Now what I want is the actual map that I want to save. And if I remember correctly, there's map data here which has all our information, right? But I don't think there's a map data over here. Okay, so we have a small problem. We have a small problem. Our problem currently is, I want this file, map data, right? The problem is it only exists in the game, the RPG game project. It doesn't exist in the map editor. So there's two ways I can solve this. The dumb way, or the easiest way, or the most straightforward way, just copy this file and paste it in here. But the problem is if I edit it if I change something in this file in the map editor, and I forget to change it in the RPG game, I'll have a bug on my hands. Not good. Not good at all, right? So you could do that, or what we could do is we can create a library, or as the start of our game engine for this project, right? We can make a library. We can call it core or game engine or whatever, and this library will be imported into map editor and our game, and it will have common files that are shared between them, right? And I feel like that's the most or the best solution you could do. And so this is kind of the start of making a game engine, right? This is where you started like, huh, cool, this is a game engine now. So let's do that. I'm gonna right click here. I'm going to add a new project. It's going to be a C++ project. And it's going to be called a library. Okay. Are you actually gonna filter for me? Oh, I didn't say create. I said filter. Are you gonna filter? God, I need a new computer. I cannot wait for the Intel 3900K and the new AMD CPUs. They both seem... Why would you search in C#? It's a C++ project. We're in C++. Oh, just you're stupid. You're dumb. Oh, no matching file. Is there? Wait, how the fuck do you... Oh. Hey, there, it's library. Stupid Visual Studio. Swear to God. I cannot wait for a new 3900K from Intel and the 7950X from AMD. I want to see which one is better and get it, because right now what I have the 1950K. Sorry, 1950X. That's the AMD CPU. It's Threadripper 16 cores. I got it in 2017. It is ancient right now. It is old. Like, it's still powerful. It's really powerful, but it's ancient, and my computer is laggy and chugging along. It's not happy. So need an upgrade by the end of the year. Anyways, I could create two libraries, right? I can make either a static library and a dynamic library. And we did talk about those, and I specifically remember we talked about what the difference between static library and dynamic library, right? We said static library is embedded in the exe, dynamic library is a DLL file. The cool thing about DLL file is you get compiled. And I remember someone commented, let me check. At YouTube Studio, someone commented on why they use, which I found super interesting. Hold on, let me not show the entire thing to the entire world. Let me try to find that comment because it was super interesting. So where was it? Static drawing. Yeah, there you go. Static library, dynamic library. Okay. If I put this over here, whoop. There you go. Okay. So this guy's pretty cool, Mr. Jeff. The difference between an exe and a lib is that a lib doesn't have an entry point, which is the mechanism that the OS. Yeah, I know that. Thank you very much. That's actually pretty cool. The real reason we have DLs, despite what some wiki has written, in the old days, 40 years ago, a single compilation unit could not execute a certain size, could not exceed a certain size. Yes, it could also be used to provide an upgrade path without recompiling our code, but that almost never was the case. Oh, really? That's actually pretty cool. I did not know that. I can tell you it was a pain in the ass because interface between the library would change and you would have to recompile. Expansion upgrade, burn to a DVD. DVDs, Jesus. Floppies, and would find. Oh yeah, I remember this specifically. When you wanted, oh, that was such a fucking pain in the ass. In the old days, when you wanted to download the software that's like 500 MB and you were on dial-up, which was essentially 3 KB per second, you're trying to download a 400 or 300 or 100 MB software, and if the connection got connected somewhere in the middle, or even the most frustrating thing, if it fails at 99%, you have to re-download the entire thing. That was like a nightmare. Yeah, I mean, the whole don't upgrade your tools, I agree with that, because if you do that halfway development, it's just not going to be good. Yeah, I remember that. Jesus. So yeah, Mr. Jeff, thank you very much. I did not reply to you. I should do that. I will. Anyways, so we're going to make a static library rather than a dynamic library because we really don't need the DLL. It's I mean, we don't need the DLL, right? So we're just gonna go ahead and make a static library, not Android. This is also mobile, basic library, nope. I just want C++ for Windows, please. Here we go, dynamic link library, or there's a static one somewhere here, static library. So we're gonna create a static library. It will be embedded in our exe. Yeah, why would you, I mean, think about it. Why would you want a DLL, honestly? The DLL is deleted. We don't need DLLs. Like, I don't feel like we need DLL. Our game is not that big. It's not like Unreal Engine, right? Unreal Engine compiling it takes like 40, 50 minutes on this machine. Like an hour and a half, actually. So it makes sense if you have multiple modules and DLLs. And here we just make a static library. Honestly, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna call this core. All right, I'm gonna call this core. Small letters. This will be our engine. And you know what I also want to do? Whatever. All right, so it's some bullshit here. I'm gonna click on this button over here to show all files. We don't need any of this, so I'm gonna go ahead and just shloop, delete, goodbye. It's all gone. All right. The next thing we want to do is we want to include this. So I'm gonna move this file, just drag it all the way to the top in core. Yes, please move it over here. Now, here's the thing. If you want to export, right? So if I go ahead and build this, right? I'm gonna build it, okay? I'm gonna build it. It's built. If I go check what it's built, you're not gonna see the library. If I go here, debug, right, there's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. And by the way, it should build here, but whatever. We'll fix that in a second, right? So the reason you can't see a library here is because, and I don't quite know the reasons, those reasons. I don't know why this happens. And I think it's only a Windows thing. I could be wrong. I'm not that in depth. Like, I don't have that much experience regarding that topic. But export library class C++. You have to do here underscore decal spec DLL export. And I remember Casey talking about this. I don't know what the reason is. I guess we can read. Use the C++ DLL adapter function static method. All right. You can export the entire class by placing decal spec before the class name. You can export a method. Okay, so what I want to do, I'll search why use decal spec. Stack Overflow, help. This is a Microsoft specific extension in C++ language which allows you to attribute a type or function with the storage class information. Okay, I mean, thank you for that, but I kind of know that. But why do you use it? Like, I understand why you want, like, why does it exist? Why can't I just build it? Like, what's the examples are here, which instructs the linker to import and export represent respectively a symbol from Arduino. Okay. Run symbols, both versions GC supports. I mean, I understand this function, I just don't understand why. Anyways, whatever, it's fine. So we're gonna use this, right? We're gonna use decal spec export. And I think decal spec import. So export, where's the import? This lovely guy did a macro. And this is like a popular macro that you do. Define decal spec export, else decal spec import. All right, so let's do that. So how you do this is essentially, you would write it here. So underscore, Autocomplete? No? Okay. Decal. Is it decal? Decal spec. Decal spec. DLL. Export. All right, and whoops, I believe no, that's correct though. Is it here? Did I misspell it? Copy this. Yep, I did misspell it. There's no E. All right, and you place it in here. Yeah, so struct, place it in between the struct and the class name. So now if I build this, you will see that nothing changed. Is it in, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's in between. It's not at the start. Also, nothing was changed. Excuse me. Rebuild? Nope, I rebuilt it, nothing. Why did this not export? Variable is undersized always. Yeah, we will do that here. Sorry. Apologies, good sir. Are you happy now? Yeah, it's happy. Why is it not working? Is it import? It can't be import. There's like it doesn't make sense. Why would you make it import to export something? This makes no sense. Yeah, it's not. It's export. All right. Something's wrong. I'm doing something wrong. He put it at the start. Okay, so I guess I could put it at the start. Pretty sure it's not that should not be at the start. There, but this is for the I mean it's a library, you know. All right, export class in static library C++. Yeah, that goes back to export. Do we use extern? Is that what I'm missing? Also, another thing is extern is a keyword that I do not understand how it works. So here, static void export method name, whatever. Pretty sure you don't use extern. So this should be in here, right? Pretty sure you don't use extern. 100% sure you don't use extern. What am I missing? Can I not export a class like this or a struct like this? I'm missing something. I don't know what it is. I want a library. Yeah, see, put it in here in the middle. Fine. This should work. The fact that it's not working is pissing me off right now. Why is it not working? I mean, if I rebuild it, and from now until the end of the earth, nothing's gonna happen, dumbass. Talking to myself. It's not here, it's not gonna build it here. It's going to be in here. Here's the file. have a lib folder file. God, what am I missing? Okay. I don't understand his motivation either, my friends. Neither I. Exporting static data in a DLL. It's not static. DLL export symbols from static link library. Define. I don't know why it's not working. I mean, I can copy this. I could literally copy this. This is not necessary, right? But this is how people would do it. You do API over here, and you go ahead and define or hash define. And you build it, and you should get a fucking library, but you're not getting a library. Why am I not getting a library? Why? If you're non-Windows. I mean, does it have to be a class? I don't think it has to be a class. That doesn't matter. What am I? Oh my lord. Hold on. Do I need the CPP file? No, I don't need the CPP file for this to work. I don't think. I mean, let's make one here. Let's make a class called Zumba. Zumba the Boomba. Let's go ahead and decal spec that shit. Apologies for my language. Good sire. Cannot open precompiled header. I don't give a fuck about your fucking precompiled headers. Where's this precompiled header bullshit? Preprocessor precompiled headers. Get the fuck out of here, buddy. Not using precompiled headers. Fuck off. Cannot open. I just told you I don't want it. Oh, why is it including this? Shut the fuck up. Okay, it said successful. What the fuck? No, this is OBJ. Where's my fucking DLL? I mean library. Bro. Okay. Where's my library? Am I not decal specking this? I'm decal specking all the shit out of it. Alright, let's do a void public void die. Alright, let's define this function over here. I want you to die. Did I get library? No. I'm missing something here. I don't. Oh my god. I am fucking. Guys, I'm fucking stupid. This is the intermediate folder. This is where it's building. Here's the fucking library. Oh my god. I'm so fucking stupid. It is unbelievable how stupid I am. Sorry I wasted everyone's time. So let's go ahead and delete this. You know what? Fuck you. Okay. I should have. This is what happens when I get lazy. Now, this is exactly what happens when I get lazy. So I'm just gonna copy this, paste it here. Copy this, paste it here. I'm a fucking idiot, buddy. Buddy boy. Buddy boy. I am stupidito. Stupidato. Fucking moron. Swear to God. I don't know how I've walked through life without, dying. I astound myself sometimes. I'm like, hey. I wake up in the morning, I'm like, oh, I'm still alive. Look at me. I'm so proud of myself. Like, oh my God. Just want this, buddy. Thank you, good sir. All right. So now, click on build. I should see it in build, core, x86, debug, bin, motherfucker. Muzur fukur. Delete this. Delete this. Delete this. Rebuild. Okay, so there's nothing here. That's good. There's nothing here. That's good. Core. There's no bin. Why is there no bin? Why do you not decal spec? Why no decal specking? Oh, it's a class. Should be a struct. Nope. Nope. It absolutely did nothing. Alright, let's go ahead and make our zombie class. Zomba. And decal spec this. Whoa. So I wasn't totally stupid. Right. Here, library. So we need the CPP file, essentially. But why? That's fucking stupid. I don't want a library file. I mean, I don't want the Zumba. I don't wanna do the Zumba. I don't wanna do na. If I make a function here, well, will you be happy? And I just go ahead and delete those. And go ahead and clean this project. Clean, nice. Rebuild this. Nope. I need the CPP file. I have to. Can I create a definition? Oh, you made a CPP file. Don't do that. That is not something I want. Yeah. Okay. So you are officially fucking asshole. If I remove this and rebuild, yeah, I need the CPP file. Okay. Well, that's not my plan. Those are headers. Headers are included. They're not compiled. What the fuck am I doing? Bro, dude. Okay. Guys. Guys. A header file is not compiled. So there shouldn't be a library folder. So this is normal. You should not have a fucking fuck. Yeah, shut the fuck up. You should not have, like, it's a header file, right? I don't fucking need to decal spec any bullshit. I don't think it's a header file. Unless it's a C++ file, I need to export it. Or decal spec it and export it, and I will have a library. Otherwise, I just include these library folders. Like, this is a header file. I include the header file. That's it. That's all. Fucking stupid. I swear to God. Please. Sometimes even my stupidity astounds me sometimes. I swear to God, I'm telling you. I am telling you, buddy boy. Okay. So we have all this under control. Now, one thing I would like to do is there's a build dependency, project dependencies, and I would like this to be the map editor to be dependent on core, right? And I would like project dependency you to be dependent on core. So what that does, I'll show you what that does, because so what I've done is right click here, go to build dependency, project dependency, and I check my core. So map editor needs core, the RPG game needs core. Core doesn't need anything. All right, and so the build order will be, it'll build core first, then RPG game, then map editor. So if I build my solution, right, I should have all three of them with some errors. Cannot open include file, no such file directory. This is in my map loader. It's complaining that this file doesn't exist, right? Okay, so that's out of the way, right? And you have my intermediate, my debug. Now, one thing I would like to do is right click here, go to properties, and there's build events, and I want to do a post build event. All right, after building everything, essentially this is my plan. Usually when you include a library, like for example SFML, if I go to dependencies SFML, you'll see there's there are two folders. There's the include folder and there's the lib folder. The include folder has all of your header files, right? The lib folder has all of your CPP files. This is the compiled code, right? So for example, this has the compiled code for SFML main, right? And since this is a header file, right? Map data is a header file. It's not compiled. It doesn't get compiled. So what I want to do, I want to create the structure. I want to have I want to create a folder called include and a folder called lib. Lib is all our libraries, and include all of our headers. So what I can do here, the cool thing is post build event. After I build my core project, I would like to create a new folder called include. I would like to copy all of my header files from here into my include folder, right? And these guys, this project and this project, will both include the include folder from core. Okay, that's kind of the idea, right? So let's execute on that. So this is a command line, right? So the command for this is, if I open my terminal, this is, by the way, called Simder. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a pretty cool terminal rather than command line. Command line is absolutely trash. PowerShell is absolute garbage. This is nice. This is very nice. So I use it. It's okay, actually, it's fine. Okay, so I need to make so I want to go to this path. So I want to go here. Okay, I'm currently over here in the RPG game. Now to change directories, okay, so for those who don't know how to use this, CD to change directory. So let's do this from the beginning. Okay, when I first open it, you can see that my path is currently in C Simder mini, right, which is over here. C, here you go. I am over here. This is my path. So what I want to do, I would like to go to my E drive, because that's where that's where the project is. So to do that, you just do E : and you go to your E drive. If you want to switch to another drive like D drive, you do that. I don't know, C drive, you go there, right? But this is only for drives, right? If you want to, for example, if I go to my E drive, if I go to my E drive and I want to go in a specific folder, I have to do CD. All right, CD stands for change directory, and that's how you do that. So I am here. What I want to do is I want to do ls. ls will list all directory. List, ls stands for list. So I'm going to list all my directories. What I want to go to, or the place I want to go to, is RPG game. It's right here, right? You can see it over here. RPG RRR. Somewhere here. Here. Riot Games. Fucking cancer. There, RPG game, right? I want to go here. So if I want to go to RPG game, I can't just type RPG game, because it's going to think that this is a command, and it's going to tell you, hey, RPG game is not a recognized command. So you have to do CD RPG game. Now this is really cool. If you type RP and you press tab, it will autocomplete. Sometimes that's not gonna work. So for example, there are two files you can see here. There's a file called chat app and there's a file called console app. So if I just do C and tab, it's not going to autocomplete. It's going to tell you there are two if I press again, it's going to tell you there are two folders here. So if you put an H here and press tab, it's going to autocomplete chat app because, well, CH is like, this is CH, but here's CO, right? So press, chat app. If I do CO, it's gonna autocomplete that, which is kind of cool. All right, so I want to go to my RPG game, CD change directory. Now in RPG game, I do ls, and you will see I'm right now in here, right? So it's in my build. So CD build, ls, CD core, ls. All right, so I'm here. So here, what I want to do is I want to create a new folder. To create a new folder, you do mkdir. So make directory. I'm gonna call this include. Is it include or includes? I think it's include. That'll create this. So this is the first command that I want to create. So it's called mkdir include. That's the first thing I want to do. Okay. Next, I would like to copy all of my header files from this directory into my include folder. Okay. Now, luckily, Windows has such a command. It's called xcopy. And so here, if I go to here and I do, let's do here this, close to the right. So copy command line Windows, you'll see there is a lovely, there's a command called copy and there's a command called xcopy. I don't remember what's the difference between them actually, like copy versus xcopy. There's a difference. Xcopy is similar to copy command, except that it has additional switches to specify both the source and destination. Right, copy, with copy you don't define the source and destination, while xcopy you do. I don't know why copy is retarded. We're just gonna ignore it. So we're gonna use xcopy. So what I can do here, I can just say xcopy, and you'll see the Microsoft documentation. We can go to that. All right, cool. So xcopy works like this. You say xcopy, you specify the source and then the destination. So now the source is here. So let's write the command here. Xcopy, what's my source? Well, my source is, since I am over here, this is my directory, I would like to go to build. So it is in build / that's the slash. Windows wants the slash, which is kind of fucking stupid. I think it does. Let's go with that. Core. Wait, I want what's the source first? Yeah, source. So source is core. Sorry. Source is core. Whoop, go back. Core, and I would like to copy all my header files. Now, to do this, you can do this. Looking back at your memories. Well, thank you very much for showing my entire stream about my memories, my secret memories, whatever, .h. So what this does, that's going to copy all the header files inside this folder. What I'm not quite sure about is what if there's a folder here called dad's data. Why dad? Because why not? Can we call this secret underscore mwahaha? Okay. If we do this, will it copy dad's data too or not? That is the question. I would like to keep this structure over here. So we're gonna try it and see. Okay, so this is the source. The destination is, it's going to be one folder back. So since we're here, right, this is where we are. We're gonna go, we go here so we go here, this is our source, we take all our files, and the destination is going to be build core, whoops, include. Okay, so let's try this. So right click, So I'm gonna copy. If you right click, it'll paste it automatically. Press enter. So file not found. Explanation. Yeah, this. Okay. So it didn't find anything with the header. So the asterisk is supposed to be any files with the extension .h, but there should be in here. This has h. So why did it not copy? That is the question. Oh, I am already in core. What am I doing? I need to go back. So I should be in this directory, right? So let's do this one more time. There you go. So it copied one file, which is, it says one file copied, which is core this. It only copied this, right? Which is not what I want. So this is what I suspected, right? I thought it would only copy this, but I also wanted to copy stuff in here. Okay, so I want to do this recursively. I want to find all the header files and all the folders and keep that structure. And I don't remember how to do that. So what I'm going to do, xcopy all files with an extension in a folder recursively. Let's see how we do that. I believe there's a here. Hold on. There's something recur. How do you spell recursively? That's spell recursively. Recur. Yeah. Control F recursively. No. Created destination. Slash verify. Here, directories and subdirectories unless they're empty. Okay, so we need to do /s. So I believe if we do /s, that fixes the problem. I could be wrong. Let's try. Fuck. Yes. Yes! See? Now it did it. So /s. Haha! There we go. So if I delete this, right, I'm going to delete all this. I'm going to run the command. There you go. It copies it recursively. Fucking love easy functions to use. Okay, so this works, right? So /s, and you can see here, /s copies directories and subdirectories unless they're empty. If you omit /s, working in the single directory, right? So this is what I want. Now, you might have noticed something. If I call the command again and there are already files, it's gonna ask me if I want to override this. And I have to respond here, right? In Visual Studio, while you're building, you don't get the chance to respond. So if you get that question, you're gonna get an error from Visual Studio because you don't respond. This is just an automated. It's gonna happen automatically, right? So there is something here. What is this called? Parameter. There's a parameter that will ignore this override thing. I think it's /y. Suspend promoting configuration that you want to override existing file. There you go. /y. Right? We want to do /y. So we can do /s/y, or we can do just sy, or we can do ys. Right? It doesn't matter. So, but I like to keep it like this. So /y/s. If I run this, it doesn't ask you again. So you can just override, right? So those are the two commands that I want. Right? I want to paste those in Visual Studio. Let's do that. So in here, and this is going to be a post-event build. After the build, I would like this to happen, please. Okay. Ooh, the question is, where do we make the include? So hold on. We first need to cd, right? I want to cd into, actually, I don't want to cd. I want to create a directory, because if I cd, then I have to cd out. So I want to just go to core, no, build core include. So I don't actually know if this will work. Let's try. So I have to, I'm gonna go delete what am I gonna delete? Oh yeah, this. All right, I'm gonna delete this include folder. Okay, clear the screen. So clear to clear everything, by the way. I'm gonna do make dir. So make dir is going to be in build /core/include. So in theory, it should create an include folder here. Syntax is incorrect. Oh, it should be this / because Windows is fucking stupid. There you go, we have include, right? Because we're in this directory, right? And we want to go in here, we want to go in here, and we're gonna make it. Okay, so this is the command we want. All right. Okay, now by the way, you don't need these double quotes. Okay, so double quotes are not needed. However, and this is where the however comes in. However, if this is called core love, I don't fucking know. If there's a space between two words, right, and you don't put double quotes, it's gonna think this is the source and this is the destination. Because how does Xcopy know the source and destination? It's gonna look at the first parameter, that will be destination, or sorry, that will be the source, and then space, and then that's the destination, right? So to not confuse Xcopy, you put this in double quotes. So it's gonna now Xcopy, this is the entire source, space, destination, or this is destination, right? And these are parameters. And so if you have a folder with space, you put double quotes. In general, I always put double quotes just in case, just to make things, you know, fine. All right, so this is what's supposed to happen. It's gonna do this and it's gonna do that, right? This is in post build event. All right, so let's actually test it. So if I delete this, actually if I delete the entire build folder, it will create it for me, because my command here says, it says make dir build core include. So it's gonna make this folder and then this folder and this folder, right? So in theory, if I build this, it should work. And I have an error, make dir build core include. So build core, it was not happy. Let's build it again. So I'm not happy. Okay. So the question is, why the fuck are you not happy, buddy? Do I have to put this in double quotes? No, I do not. Where's there? Does it say what there is? It does not. A subdirectory already exists. Oh, because it thinks that, okay, so it says a subdirectory or a file. You can read it here, it's small, let me, this. So this is there. A subdirectory or file build core include already exists. So it looked for build, it saw build exists, it's told you, hey, build exists. So sometimes Visual Studio has its own fucking tools or bullshit. So what we're gonna do, make their override folder. So I believe this is Linux. Windows. So /s, you can delete the directory with, I don't want to delete, or, okay, I don't trust these fuckers, so I'm trying to do make their Windows. So let's go here. There are no parameters. What the fuck? Ow. Okay, I guess I have to trust these guys. /p. I don't think /p works in Windows. Nope. Let's do /p. Is it /p like that? I don't think this works in Windows. Yeah, I don't think it does. Oh, it's dash p. I mean, I don't think it's gonna work either. But you know what? We will try it. Yep, told you. Told you, buddy. Okay, this is fucking stupid. Okay, so in this case, because we cannot use makedir this way, and again, the reason we can't use it this way is because when I say makedir build core include, it's gonna see that build exists, core exists. It's just gonna see build exists and it's gonna exit. It's gonna complain. It's gonna, hey, this already exists, right? So to prevent this, what we need to do is do this: cd build, because we already know they exist. So I'm gonna do cd build core. All right, and then makedir include, and then cd dot dot. That gets us out slash dot dot, or dot dot cd dot dot. Get twice, and I'll explain this in a second. Just want to make sure it works. Does not work. Cd, the command cd build does not work. Okay. Did you at least make the directory? No, it was complaining. No, I just want to make, what the fuck am I doing? cd build core doesn't exist. Yeah, because core is small c. Nope. Build. Where is this? This is over here. No, wait. This is over here. I have to. Oh, I did make it. Oh, and I did make this. Oh, okay. All right. I forgot that we're in this folder. So we're in this folder. I'm sorry, we're in this folder. So I need to do cd dot dot to go back, make their, will this work? Build, oops, core, include. Actually, see if this works. Build core, there we go, see? That wasn't too fucking hard. I'm just stupid. I always forget that part. It's really important to remember that you are stupid. All right, if I build it, it works. So I go build, core, include, there it is. All right, if I build it again, or if I rebuild it again, no issues, right? It's there. Okay, that's all I wanted. And this will be, this is where my lib is. All right, see? See, that wasn't too hard. Yeah, so we're, okay, so let me explain what's going on. Just a real quick recap. How long have I been streaming so far? I have been streaming for, let me get my magnifier because the text is tiny. OBS is stupid, right? I've been streaming for 1 hour and 20 minutes, okay. We'll wrap up soon. Okay, let's go through this code so far. We are here when we build, because we're in the core, this is the core project, right? In the core project, we are here. So I do cd dot dot. That means go back one directory. So I go back one directory, and then I say make dir, create a new folder, in build core include. So make, if the build folder doesn't exist, make it. If the core folder doesn't exist, make it. If the include folder doesn't exist, make it. Okay? So it's gonna make all these 3 folders if they don't exist, or if they exist, it's gonna, doesn't matter, it's gonna go into the next one, make whatever folders doesn't exist, right? Okay, once we do them, once we make all these, by the way, we're still, we are still here, right? So we are still here. This is our location. Because remember, before we were in core, we cd dot dot, and then now we're here. And then we said makedir. Makedir doesn't change the directory. We are still in this location, okay? So now what I'm saying, x copy everything in core. So I'm saying core. So I'm saying x copy stuff from core. Anything with, what, do you see these asterisks? This means that anything that has the header file, the .h file. So the asterisk mean doesn't matter what the file name is. If it ends with .h, copy it. Okay, so I'm saying copy all the .h files. This is the source, and the destination would be, remember, I'm currently in here, right? Copy it to build, core, include, right? And I'll do /s/y. /s means copy it recursively. So it means that if there's a folder here, copy the folder with the header file. And I'll show you here, this is pretty cool. So if I copy this and I do .cpp, let's change this extension to .cpp, right? Okay. And I delete this build, and I rebuild this again. Build it. You will see that it only copied header files. Even though the CPP is there, like the CPP is in here, only copied the header file, which is kind of cool, right? So copy all the header files. And /s means recursively, /y dismiss override message. And that's it. There you go, this post event commands, which is kind of cool, right? Okay. With that all done, I can delete this build folder. Now what I can do is in the map editor, I'm going to go to properties, and I'm going to say the include directory. Part of the include directories is going to be solution. Should I have put this in dependencies? Should have I put this in dependencies? Or should I have put it in build? Build is the build. I should have put it in dependencies, honestly. Should make a folder here. Yeah, I should put it here. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, sorry. Quick change. Just real quick change. So post event, it makes sense to put it in dependencies rather than in build. So this is going to be dependencies, core include, and copy all that there. And also want to copy the lib folder if it exists. Okay. So we'll deal with that later. So I want to make two things. I would like make their include, make their lib. Make a lib folder. Lib. Okay. Instead of build, this is going to be dependencies. Okay, so if I build this now, right? Now it's now it's gonna be in dependencies, core. Here's my include, and here will be my libs, right? We don't have libs right now, so we don't have to worry about that. We'll set it up later. Actually, we should set it up now because I'm gonna forget. We should set it up now. But the problem is there's nothing in bin. So let's make a let's make a C++ file. Let me go here. Let's make a new item. Let's make a C++ file. Just call it whatever. It doesn't matter what I call it. I don't want to make a class. I just want you to make a C++ file. Thank you. All right. This is going to be underscore kill spec yellow export. If I build this, right? Okay, so here's my lib folder, right? So I would like to also copy xcopy the lib the library folder. So xcopy. After I do this, I'm gonna do xcopy core. I need the macro, so I need some macros. Hold on. I would like to I would like this macro, please. These. Copy these. Okay. So I want build, right? This is in build. Okay. So solution, and it's fine. So build this. Okay. All this. Yep. So xcopy. I want to copy all of this. I think this should be in the double quotes. So build blah 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 dash, anything with lib folder, right? Anything instead of .h, it's going to be .lib. All right, to lib. Okay, so this is the same thing. I'm just, you know, copying everything in build, the project name, the platform configuration bin in there. Okay. But hold on, I think in SFML, so let's go to dependencies, SFML, we have the same structure. Okay, so we know this is 64 bits, so I don't have to put the configuration name, so this should be okay. All right, so if I build this again, and there we go, both my lib and my includes. Kind of cool, huh? So if I remove core from here, if I remove build from here, and I build this, build will have the my bin, right? It's not gonna have any includes, but in dependencies, I'm gonna have core, both my includes and my libs, which is exactly what I want. All right. So now in the map editor, I would like to tell it about core. So in the include, I'm gonna copy this. Okay. Instead of dependencies SFML, this is going to be dependencies core. All right. And for my library or libraries, same thing, copy paste. Instead of that, it's going to be core dependencies. That's okay. That's okay. So now if I build this, it's still complaining about this, because this doesn't exist anymore. It's now a global thing. Sorry, it's core now. Is it not core? What the fuck is it? Map. Nope. Map data. No. Why? What's wrong? Oh, this is, wait, where is this? This map loader. This is in the RPG game. So I need to do the same thing for RPG game. So let me go ahead and just copy these. I was very confused for a second. Okay, copy this shit. So I did it for the editor. We also need to do it for the game, because this file is in the game. Right? This here map loader is in the game. All right, this says different includes is release x64 32, whatever. All right, so I would like to copy. Oh shit, done it. I think I can just, yeah, there you go. Okay, dependencies core lib, and then here just do this, and now it should be happy. Obviously, I don't think this will work. All right, doing it this way. Oh, it does work. Okay. So build. Look at that, no errors. And let me delete the source folder. Let me delete my build and, oh, let me delete my build. Let me delete my core over here. All right, let's build it. It builds everything perfectly, right? And you can see here, I'm including it, but it's not here. So map data is not here anymore. It is in my core. So this is going to be the library that's shared between everyone. Now, obviously, we're not done completely, because there's if we have a lib folder, which we don't right now, but if in the future we have a lib folder, there's a bunch of extra steps we have to do. But this is fine for now. This is fine for now. Okay, so this works. There you go. So what have we accomplished? Well, we have stuff in common right now. So I don't have to copy this anymore. I don't have to fucking lickle spec it anymore, because there's no CPP file. And now, in map saver, I can include core map data. So I don't like the fact that I have to do this. So you can see how the map data just exists, right? For an SFML, I believe you have to do SFML. So SFML include SFML. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna modify this slightly. So core, because look, dependencies, you have to do SFML, include has SFML, and here just core include and the files here. So what I'm gonna do, I want here a folder called core. Okay, so we'll do that. So let's modify this slightly, because it's a little bit confusing, because if I want to import this, and remember these are global, so if I put they're called chevrons, I think, or the pointy arrows, I call them pointy arrows. This means that this find a file that exists on my computer, and if I just type map data, this map data, I mean, you can see it's in core include map data, but like it would be nice to just say SFML. You see all the SFML file in the SFML folder, so it'd be nice to say core dash all the core stuff, right? So that's what I'm gonna do. So to do that, and build events, I'm just gonna change this slightly, and this will apply to all. So rather than, so here I'm gonna make their dependency core include /core. Okay. Gonna copy to dependency core include /core. And there you go. So now notice what happens if I delete this. Rebuild entire project. Now it's core include core. So if I want to include it, I do. There you go. I have my core folder. Here's my data. All right. I really need to delete that data. That data, goodbye. You are gone. Okay. Let's rebuild this. Should have no errors. There you go. So I have my map data. And so now I can ask for map data. Map data. Oops. Map data. Map data is going to be a const reference map data. And so in here, I can just do map data dot name. Map data dot map width. Map data dot map height. Map data dot tile. Whoa, that's kind of mean. Tile, no. Tile width. I really hope my audio is good, by the way. I hope it's not trash. Tile height. Scale X. Scale Y. Oops, data length. Finally, my data. This is not going to work this way. This is bad, so this is not going to work. So let's comment this now for now. Actually, let's just keep it the way it was before. Okay. Finally, a tile sheet. Oh, doesn't exist. Tile sheet dot. What is this tile sheet? It's a string. Okay, cool. Tile sheet. There you go. Is the version number here? I wonder. So, oh, there is a version. All right, so I don't need this. Why the fuck is there a version here? That's the question. That's the question that I have. Why is there a version here? There should not be a version here. It should not exist here. The reason I say this is because this belongs to the file, and this is just the data structure, and the file exists here, so there should not be a version there. It's fine, whatever. Okay. All right. It's complaining, so I need to make sure the map saver also doing this over here. All right. Let's build this. See, oh, missing syntax. So I don't think it knows what map data is, so I need to actually include it here. All right. All right, and we need to create our map data here. So I do map data. Okay. I do map data dot. Oh my god, I have to fill all this in. Okay. I'm gonna copy all this. Okay. Map data, version, tile sheet name, no need. Okay, data, we're gonna ignore data. Semicolon. This is a string. Please Visual Studio work with me here. Okay. Cool. Version 1 doesn't matter because we're not saving that. This is a string, my friends. There we go. Right. And I just pass in map data. All right, moment of fucking truth, guys. Okay, just to prove to you that this is the actual one, I'm gonna do a new save file. All right, so I'm gonna build this. And if I start my editor, press play. Okay, it should have saved it. So it should exist in the map editor. There you go, the X file. Edit this. No, go away. Ooh, did it all on one line. Okay, so did it all on one line. So let's fix that. So the problem is, you can see level 1 map with did it all on one line. So we need to do it on multiple lines. So to do that, it's easy fix. std and del. Do this in all of them. Whoa, calm down, buddy. Buddy, hey, buddy, calm down. Okay. So build again, press play. All right, refresh this file. Let's reload it. There you go. So if we compare this to our actual level 1, look, version 1, assets, new saved file, right? Name, equal. Oh, I forgot the equal. Oh, okay. Well, we need. What? No, there's equal here. Why is it not there? No, it is. So. Oh, it's only in the first one. Whoops. My bad. Okay. Let's run this one more time. Okay, close this. Reload, yes, please. Let's just compare now. Okay, so version 1. Oh, I forgot the map part. God damn it. Oh, I closed some stuff. I shouldn't have closed the stuff. Okay, I need this part, map. So, file, map. SFML. Run this. Okay, close this. Reload it. Let's compare. Okay, map, right? Map, version equal 1. Tile sheet equal assets, blah, 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 blah. And this is just a new string that I added. Name, level 1, 3, 2, 16, width and height, 5, 5, X and Y. Data link 6, and data, we said data, we're gonna ignore data for now. But there you go, guys. It works. We're saving stuff to our file. That's exciting, isn't it? So now we're saving stuff, right? And this should happen. All this data will be provided like somewhere in the editor later. This is just as dummy data for now. But there you go. That is actually pretty cool, pretty sweet. Okay. So next stream, what I want to do is we'll have a button, right? We'll probably use this button as a save button. So when I place data over here and I click on this button to save, it should save my file, and we'll have a new save file, right? And it should have all this data. Cool. That's next stream, and I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I promise. I'm not gonna disappear for another 6 months. Anyways, I hope this was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, by all means, there's a Discord channel that exists where everyone can go and chat, ask questions. If you have any questions, always ask on YouTube, comment section below. Do me a favor, if you're not subscribed, hit that lovely subscribe button. It helps a lot. Same with the like button. It gives me a ton of motivation when people are, tuning up to the stream or watching the videos. Anyways, I think that's pretty much it. I don't have anything else. Have a good day. Enjoy your week. See you guys tomorrow, hopefully, if I'm still alive. Yeah. Oh, last minute announcement. Buy my game, right? If you want to support the stream, buy my game, please. 20% off. It's on Steam. It's called Bug Dungeon. It's actually a game I made in Unity. This game that we're making right now on stream with SFML, we're gonna post it on Steam at some point. But this is a pretty cool game also. Check it out if you like puzzle games. Anyways, see you guys. Have a good day. Take care. Bye bye.